Hey, you all. Last week we talked about how traits describe a character overall. Traits don't change easily, but feelings do. So I always remember feelings are fleeting, which means they can come and go. Traits are consistent, they usually stay. So in a story, you will see characters' feelings change depending on the situation they are going through. In the beginning of the story, Chibi feels a certain way. So think about the beginning of the story. Think about him hiding. Think about how his teacher treated him and other students, and try to determine a feeling that Chibi has been experiencing. Please try to use some of the vocabulary in this anger chart. So instead of saying sad, maybe use the word upset or embarrassed or let's see, what's another one that might be good? Abandoned, whichever word you can use to explain how he felt at the beginning. So I need you to tell me a word and why you chose that. So if you choose lonely, in the beginning, Chibi is lonely, then you need to say why. Because, and then tell me something that happened in the story that tells you he was lonely. So after the beginning, you have then. This is the point in the story, in the middle, where the characters' feelings begin to change. So in this story, who does Chibi meet that helps him kind of like school more and become less shy? Who is that person, and what feeling does that person have on Chibi? How do Chibi's feelings change after meeting this person? So then Chibi meets insert person and begins to feel insert feeling. And then tell me how you know that. What is happening in the story that tells you Chibi feels differently than he did at the beginning? And then at the end, Chibi does something that nobody expects. How do you think he feels when he is doing that event? And why? So you're going to look for a third word that describes Chibi. Or you can you can choose the word that describes the student's response to what Chibi did. So you can say his classmates were blank because they saw him blank. So think about the beginning, middle, and end of the story and try to empathize with Chibi. Try to understand what he was feeling in those parts of the story and use some of this new vocabulary to describe it. If there's a word you do not know, then go to tools and dictionary, type in that word, and it'll give you a definition. Thank you all.